get back. Who you done ran down on, robbed? None of that shit, bro. It never happened to me, and it's never gonna happen. I haven't been robbed. I haven't been ran down on. Cause niggas know. Better come correct. Nigga try to rob me a couple of times. That niggas getting blicked on, bro. Niggas is getting blicked on. Niggas try to take my little brother chain. Got smoked right on the spot. Bah! Don't get back. Who you done ran down on, robbed? None of that shit, bro. It never happened to me, and it's never gonna happen. I haven't been robbed. I haven't been ran down on. Cause niggas know. Better come correct. Nigga try to rob me a couple of times. That niggas getting blicked on, bro. Niggas is getting blicked on. Niggas try to take my little brother chain. Got smoked right on the spot. Bah! Don't get back. Who you done?
Okay, y'all. This is another case of putting your own foot in your own mouth, y'all. This is what this is right here. Another case of people running off at the mouth. I tell y'all, a lot of stuff that these guys are doing, these rappers, they are cursing themselves. When they get on social media and they say what won't happen to them and this and that, that's why I tell people don't leave certain things in my comment section, because I don't want that kind of energy over here. Okay? When people are talking about, slow down, this person is this and this person is that. If you're scary, don't try to, come in my comment section and try to push fear into, my subscribers, hearts or whatever, into them. Don't do that to me, because people are not supposed to fear man. But you're not supposed to taunt either. You're not supposed to be out here saying, oh, this will never happen to me. And then look what happened. He's sitting here eating, talking about what won't happen to him. And that's exactly what happened to him while he was sitting there eating. In broad daylight in a restaurant with people all around him eating their food too. Somebody was bold enough to come in there and do it right in everybody's face. Is y'all peeping how this? Remember when I tell y'all when people's, on social media and they got racks and stacks of money and they're putting it by their heads and all of that stuff. A lot of these people that's doing that has bags on their heads. It's certain things that, pay attention to the older rappers and pay attention to the newer rappers. The older rappers, they sit back and they just let these newer rappers take each other out and do whatever they're going to do. They don't sit back. They don't follow in their footsteps. They don't do all this stuff. If they run into them, yeah, they give them, they talk to them and this and that and that and this. But do they really deal with these younger guys like that? No. The only ones that really deal with people like this is the ones that's snaking other people too, just so they can stay relevant. That's the only older rappers that's hanging out with younger rappers that's all entwined with these people that's putting bags on each other and doing all the stuff that they're doing to each other. Pay attention to that. You don't see all these older rappers running around with all this jewelry. You don't see them all on the internet talking stuff like this. Oh, me and my brother never got robbed before, and it's never going to happen. If you come, you better come correct. Well, I guess they came correct, y'all, because look who was laid out on the floor, y'all. You see, a lot of people, I said that pay attention to the female that he had. Him and that female, they were two birds of a feather that flocks together. She was somebody that was, she was kind of arrogant and kind of, stupid to the fact that she didn't pay attention to street stuff and that what would really was going to happen. She was somebody that kept posting stuff all on the internet. He's somebody that was posting stuff on the internet. People are fond of their own kind. That's why he was with this female, because they both did the same thing. So you really can't blame just her for this. You have to blame him too. He was all on the internet, all in people's face, talking stuff, and he knew he had people that didn't like him. And when it's about to go down, he quiet. But when he's, somewhere like this, he was on the internet talking stuff. And people probably, I told y'all this was kind of personal, them taking him out. It wasn't just about robbing him. They got tired of him running his mouth on the internet. And, his girl, she thought she was all that. And jumping on the internet all the time. That's why he called himself taking her internet, which I didn't understand this part. Why would you take her IG, lock her out of her IG account, and you still running your mouth on the internet, teasing people and talking crap? I told y'all. When they say, some couples are a mirror of each other, this is one of those things, y'all. This guy right here talked all that mess, and somebody couldn't wait to get at him. They could not wait to get at him and shut him up. because of all the stuff that he was talking on social media. It's one thing to be like, oh, they tried to, come at me and my brother before and this and that and that and this. It's another thing to be like, we ain't never got robbed and we never gonna get robbed. They better come correct if they come for me. Blah, blah, blah. It's the difference, y'all. And people are throwing salt on their own self when they're doing this. But I just wanted to let y'all see this because this is ridiculous. A lot of people sitting back acting like, this guy was so perfect and he was this and he was that and he was that. He was somebody that was on social media picking. Just like Mo3's manager, Rain Man. He jumps on social media and he picks at, anybody that he represents, he picks with the people that don't like them just to pump up his artists. And then he gets his artists taken out, and then he's still here. And he's trying to sign more people. Who would want a manager that gets on social media and pick with people in your spare time instead of you taking care of business, doing things? You're out teasing and taunting people. And this is the same exact thing that Mo3 manager did. And, I want people to take heed to this. Up and coming rappers and stuff, if you want your career to succeed, do not line yourself up with people like this. And do not be doing things like this. Messing with people on social media and this and that just for attention. Your talent is going to speak for itself. If you're talented, it's going to speak for itself. You don't need to beef with people just to pump up. It don't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. If you want to just do a beef album, make up somebody and beef with a make believe person. Who's going to know who you're talking about? Not nobody. Just make it up. And if the song sound good, it's going to sound good. People going to be like, I don't know who he's beefing with, but he going in on them. But it's not even nobody that's in the industry. It's not nobody that anybody knows. But the song hitting so hard, people going to listen to it anyway. What's wrong with that than doing it with each other and then it gets to a point where there's bloodshed? People need to think about what they're doing and turn this whole rap mess around. Turn drill into, something that's make-believe and that, you just speak on people that don't even exist. But the music is so good and you coming with it and your lyrics is so cold, people still gonna like it anyway. And then nobody dies. Nobody, nobody's family is, in danger. Nobody dies from it. And people still get what they want to get out of it, of somebody talking about somebody. If this is what you like listening to. People are just so crazy out here. It don't make sense. But take heed to this. Don't get no manager that is petty, that gets on social media and pick with people just like this guy is doing. Don't do this. Because you put targets on your own back when you do stuff like this. This is why I don't go back and forth with people in my comment section that come over here and say certain things. I just block them and go about my business. I don't even want my subscribers arguing with somebody that's coming in the comment section talking crazy. They check them. I let them say their piece, and then you know what I do? I turn around and I block them and I erase this, whoever that's coming into my comment section picking. If I'm not going to argue with you, I'm not going to let you come in and disrespect my subscribers either. That's how I feel. It just keeps a lot of mess down. If you keep going back and forth with someone, then, they looking for you then. I'm going to find you and see if you like this in real life. If you're going to talk to me like this in person. This is how they feel. And this is how, weak-minded people are. So you have to be careful about stuff like this. Don't get yourself, in heated arguments and stuff with people. I'll roast people and stuff. Like people talk about me on their page. I'll roast them. I'll say something about them. But then I go about my business. It's not nothing to the point where, when I see you, this is going to go down. This is this and that and that. Yeah, I talk about people with their roaches. I talk about all people like that, and stuff like that. And I tell the truth about stuff. Okay? If I try to help somebody and then they try to, bite my hand, yeah, I'm going to say something about it. If, somebody then backstab me and I find out that, they drink more 211s than they take baths, then yeah, I'm going to talk about them. But it's not to the point where we're beefing that we're looking for each other. It's a difference, and people got to learn that. This guy, the reason that he passed away is partially his own self. His own self, y'all. He was peeing people off in the city and state, and people wanted to see him laid out like that. Because all the talking that he was going, look at him. Look at his face and how he's acting. This was crazy. And it's so many people is, doing video after video after video about this guy. But tell the truth, this guy was picking with people. He was taunting people. He was asking for what he got. And that's why somebody gave it to him. This wasn't just a robbery. This was personal. They wanted him to shut up. That's what they wanted him to do. Anyway, y'all, please like, share, and subscribe if you like this video. And thanks for watching, y'all. Peace.